everybody, hope you're doing good today. We're in my room, not my closet. And guess what? Today is one of those days that is declutter time. If you're new here, I have a small perfume collection, around 30 perfumes. Well, actually 30 perfumes. But I have also this channel, so I've been purchasing perfumes just to review for you guys. So every now and then I'll have videos just like this one where I go over all those new perfumes that I purchased. In this case, all of them are Middle Eastern, and do a little declutter video. This way I will sell them in my Mercari. I'm able to bring new perfumes, so new content for the channel. Okay, so I decided that I would divide them in 3 groups. Okay, the first group is going to be perfumes that are sort of sweet. They have some vanilla to them. They might have maybe vanilla in the dry down, and they end up smelling super sweet and delicious on your skin. They can be a little musky, but they have some kind of sweetness and creaminess to them. The second category is going to be fresh perfumes. So perfumes that are very mass appealing, that are very easy to wear, are very likable, and are fresh. And the third category is going to be perfumes that are unique smelling to me. They might be maybe not very mass appealing, but they smell good. Well, some do, others not so much. You'll see what I mean. And they have something to them. Maybe they're a little pungent, or maybe they're a little spicy. So it takes people who love that type of perfume, for whatever reason it is, to wear them. By the way, these are quite a lot of perfumes, and I don't want this video to be super long, so I won't go through the notes of all of them. I would just go ahead and say what it is that I smell, how I interpret the perfume, and what I feel about it, and try to paint a picture for you guys. So let's begin. The first section is perfumes that have some sort of vanilla and are sort of creamy. Let's go. The first one, we have Mousuf Agua. This bottle is like velvety, and it looks very, very regal, don't you think? This perfume is mostly, to my nose, is mostly fruity, woody, and sweet. But it has a beautiful nut element to it, a beautiful hazelnut note. So it starts fresh, but in the dry down, it gets creamy and sweet because of the nut. I believe on the top, this has pear, and it has rhubarb, but to be honest, I don't detect the rhubarb here. It's not as obvious as, for example, in L'Imperatrice or something like that. So if you're afraid of that, don't worry. Like, at least I don't smell it. Okay. It is fresh because of that pear at the beginning. And the florals it has, it's orange blossom, rose, and tuberose. And in the dry down, it has sandalwood mostly, and some woody notes. What I smell the most here is the tuberose. The tuberose and the rose mixed together, but mostly the tuberose. So it's sweet. It's just nutty. It's delicious. It is delicious, this perfume. I don't know why I don't see so many people talking about this one. Now, if you like perfumes like My Way by Armani, then you will like this because it smells very similar. The only difference is that this has like a delicious sort of creamy hazelnutty dry down. That it's sweet. This is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This is still with me. I already have it in my Mercari. I've sold many perfumes. I think I only have 2 left. This one and another one. And I'm happy in a way I haven't sold it. Because I love to go to my closet and smell it. It smells so good to me. So good. Now, this is not the typical scent profile that I wear, and I can't keep more perfumes. I already have 30. So I'm being very good with that. So imagine me with the channel, you know, I will be tempted. I know it, but it will have to be something that I know I can wear, you know, a lot. And this is not it, because it's just not my scent profile. But this is gorgeous, gorgeous. I will be decluttering it. She is on my Mercari actually right now. Not because I don't think this is a good perfume. It's because what I explained. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful perfume. So that's Hawwa Musk. Crisp Flower by Katlash. You might already have seen, you've been with me for a while. I'm sure you've seen me talk about it. She's part of my collection, but she's a Middle Eastern fragrance that I have, so I thought I would talk about it in this video. I love this perfume. I won't be decluttering it because I am in love with this. This is an underrated gem. I don't get it why people don't talk about this perfume. This is a gorgeous pear and peony scent. So it starts very fresh, but in the midway and dry down, it's the most delicious vanilla I have ever smelled. I adore this perfume. If you like, and it's funny because you wouldn't think that, but Jimmy Choo, I Want You, when I smelled that the other day in Sephora, it was bothering me. I kept saying, this reminds me of something, but so much. And then when I got to my car, I realized it was Crisp Flower. And when I got home, I immediately came to smell her again, even though I already know because I love how she smells. I go to my closet, I smell her perfumes once or twice a day. And she's so beautiful and girly, feminine, comforting. I like to wear her just a little bit at night to sleep as well. She smells very much like Jimmy Choo, I Want You. But this is creamier, and the vanilla dry down, it's gorgeous. So this is Crisp Flower by Katlash. Okay, so here we have Dearham Warty. Now, I have a lot to say about this perfume. First of all, I am so embarrassed, and I have to apologize. I mean, I didn't do this on purpose. This is what happens when you buy Middle Eastern fragrances. You need to let them sit. You need to let them mature. Some more than others, okay? If you hear a little thingy, that's my puppy. Sorry about that. When I reviewed this perfume, I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. It smelled like an ashtray. It had like an ashtray scent that it wouldn't go away. I mean, I could sense there was a little bit of rose there, a little bit of sweetness, but that scent, you know, that note of the ashtray, terrible. Don't ask me what happened. Don't ask me. But a few days ago I smelled this and I couldn't believe it. Changed completely. So I learned my lesson, and I need to wait even more before I review a perfume. I waited, I had this for 2 weeks, and then I reviewed it on the channel, but I need to wait more. I really do. This right now I think it's a beautiful perfume. To me, this is sweet. It has rose, it's fruity, vanilla, woody. I believe it has patchouli, but I don't sense patchouli at all. And I am good at that because I don't like it. I am good at detecting it because I really don't like it. This is powdery, so it does have an iris note. But it's also creamy. It sounds like a contradiction to say that it's powdery and creamy, but it is. It actually is. When you smell it, it has this powdery feel to it, but then it's creamy in the dry down especially. It's also a little bit clean and soapy. It's beautiful. I have to say this is a beautiful perfume. But make sure, if you decide to get this, please let it sit for a long time. Trust me. Don't make the same mistake I did, okay? Now, I went on Fragrantica to see what other people thought about this. And many people say this smells like Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I have to be honest, this to me has nothing to do with Good Girl, but nothing to do. But every nose is different, so I would tell you be a little cautious when you purchase this, if you're expecting it to be and smelling like Good Girl, because some people say it does, but I don't feel it. So maybe you will be like me as well. You don't know. So yeah, but this is a really, really nice perfume. So this is Dearham Worthy. I mean, I purchased this on Amazon just because I fell in love with the bottle. I just go on Amazon and I start looking at perfumes and I just purchase them to read. And I just fell in love with this one. It's so pretty, so pretty. Anyways, this is called Eclat de Lune. Okay, so this perfume is mostly tuberose and citrus. It's a bit woody. It's a little sweet, like I said. Now, to my nose, this smells mostly of orange blossom and tuberose the whole time, from the beginning to the end. But at first, it has a little citrus to it because it has a little bit of bergamot. So at the beginning, when you first sprayed it, and like maybe 10-15 minutes or so, you will smell it. You will smell the orange blossom, the tuberose with bergamot. But later on, that bergamot goes away and you're only left with orange blossom and tuberose. But in the dry down, it has a beautiful vanilla and praline dry down, mixed, always mixed with the tuberose and the orange blossom. Gorgeous perfume, gorgeous, so inexpensive, beautiful bottle. I mean, if you like tuberose, you will like this, but you have to like tuberose. I feel orange blossom is more likable. Tuberose, not necessarily, not everybody likes it, so you need to like this. Gorgeous, gorgeous perfume. I will be decluttering her, even though I love her. She will be on my Mercari. So this is Eclat de Lune. My new obsession. I mean, this got me by surprise. This is Narissa Ambre, and this is duping Narciso Rodriguez Ambre. Now, I don't like amber. I do not. I don't know why I'm crazy over heels about this perfume. This is a very, very clean musk. It's beautiful. It's musky. It's also woody, also powdery, but it's tropical and sweet. And I think it's because of that tropical scent, mostly frangipani and white florals. This is the most beautiful frangipani I have ever smelled in my life. I mean, seriously. And mixed with the white florals makes it not only very feminine, but also clean smelling. The dry down is, you can sense the vanilla and the cashmere. So it's like this beautiful fluffiness of perfume. Oh. I mean, I have to be honest, I am in love with this one. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep it in my perfume collection because I already have 30. I can't, but I won't be decluttering her for now. I won't. I mean, just because I need to think about this, okay? I adore this, but you have to, of course, love frangipani. This has a feel of sunscreen. I don't want to say that because it could be a turn-off for many people. It's not like sunscreen completely, but sunscreen has a quality to it that this also has. It reminds me of it, okay? It's just gorgeous, gorgeous. This is Narissa Ambre by Maison Alhambra. So that was the first group of the sweet and creamy. Now we're going to go with the freshies. Let's go. We have Rose of Dreams by Simaya. She's also from my collection and I love her, so she's not going anywhere. Beautiful rose perfume. If you're a rose lover, you need this in your life. If you don't like rose, you might like this. So let me explain. I don't like rose. I've never had. Like the scent of rose water, I don't. I mean, I love roses, and if somebody gave me roses, I love how they smell. But the perfume, like to spray it on myself, I just don't like the scent of rose water. This doesn't smell like this. This is more of a modern rose with just a little bit of that traditional rose. I mean, I can detect it, but it's very tiny, okay? I love this to the point that it's part of my collection. It's very refreshing. It's very aquatic. It's elegant. It smells clean. It's beautiful. This is a modern rose. I love it. I really do. This is Rose of Dreams by Simaya. Taskeen Marina, another love of mine. She's in my collection. She's not going anywhere. Beautiful, beautiful perfume. Summer in a bottle. Smells like, I don't know, Starbucks refresher. Smells like a fruit cocktail. you can't like really identify what fruits are in here. At least I can't. And it smells a little bit like salt air, as if you're sipping, you know, that Starbucks refresher in front of the ocean. Beautiful, beautiful summery perfume. I get tons of compliments with this one. And it lasts. It lasts. Beautiful. So this is Taskeen Marina by Paris Corner. Hi, this is Gulf Orchid Pomegranate. I love this bottle. I love the cap, love the juice, love everything about it. And I love the perfume too. Now, you have to love pomegranate. This smells amazing. It smells very refreshing. It smells just like pomegranate. It's beautiful. It's not unisex, but it's almost there. I mean, it's just a tad feminine is what I'm trying to say. And that is the only reason I am not sure if I want to keep this. Just because I like my perfumes to be ultra feminine. Nothing wrong with unisex. I used to wear that a long time ago, but it's just how I identify myself with right now, you know, nowadays. But this is gorgeous. It's so fresh. The pomegranate here, it's beautiful, long lasting. The first time I sprayed this to test it, I got a compliment when I went to the store. I told her what it was. I had to look up and show her the picture because she had no clue what I was talking about, you know. Many people don't know about Middle Eastern fragrances. So this, I mean, I really, really recommend her. I will be decluttering her, sadly. I might get her in the future, but yeah, I have to be like very cautious to what perfumes I stay with and what not, because I don't want to get more than 30. So, anyways, this is Gulf Orchid Pomegranate. Beautiful, beautiful perfume. This is Kiss of Rose by Eclat, also from my collection. Also, is not going anywhere. This is a dupe for Kayali Eating Juicy Apple. Doesn't look like it because, you know, it's a black bottle. Like, you wouldn't think this smells like a bright, delicious, crisp red apple, but it does. It smells so similar to Kayali Eating Juicy Apple. I wanted to buy it. I had a travel size and my plan was to get it, and now I won't because I'm so happy with this one. There's another dupe for Kayali Eating Juicy Apple that is quite good. It's Al Oud Sublime, and it smells very much like it. The difference is that that one has a moss note and it's not linear, it changes. This one doesn't have moss and it doesn't change. It smells like a little tart and bright the whole time, and that's why I love it. Beautiful, beautiful perfume. If you love apple scents, if you love sort of shampoo-y scents, but this is more than that, okay? This has a little vanilla. You won't smell the vanilla, but it gives it a little ground there, you know? Beautiful, beautiful perfume. Kiss of Rose by Eclat. Okay, Chants Tenderina by Maison Alhambra. This is also from my collection. Now, I love this perfume and I always talk amazing about it because it's true. This is a wonderful dupe for Chanel Chants Tenderina. I mean, it smells so much like it. It's very long lasting. This is a very clean, sort of elegant, but also white t-shirt and jean kind of perfume. Men usually love this sort of scent. It has grapefruit, but I wouldn't identify this as a citrus perfume. Like I cannot smell the grapefruit whatsoever, but it's beautiful. If you like Chanel Chants Tenderina, you can't go wrong with this one, and this is so inexpensive. Now, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I am not sure if I am going to sell her or keep her. So I need to think about this. Not because there's anything wrong with it. Nothing wrong. And I've loved her. I use her. But I've used her. But it's been such a long time since I don't gravitate to her. And I don't know why. That's another reason why I don't want to have more than 30. I want to be able to wear all my perfumes. I want to be able to give them love every day. To use them, you know, to smell them, to enjoy them. If I have too many, it's impossible for me. And also I like to have enough, not just 2 or 3 or 4, because I don't like getting nose blind. So to me 30 is the perfect number. But I don't know why I haven't gravitated to her. If she could be worn for so many occasions, she's so versatile, yet I don't know why I don't gravitate. I usually go for other perfumes, so I have to be a bit critical, because to me it's very important to use them and absolutely love them every day. Because the moment that doesn't happen, I need to get that one out so that I can bring a new one in. So, I don't know. I mean, I won't have her on my Mercari just yet. I need to think about this. But I just wanted to share with you guys that she's on a little limb there. Like, I'm not sure. But I totally, totally recommend her. Okay? So, this is Chants Tenderina by Maison Alhambra. Hawwa Pink. From my collection, I adore her. She's staying with me. The Lina La Rosé dupe. Perfect Lina La Rosé dupe. If you don't like the rhubarb in the Lina and you do love lychee and you love maroon rose, you will love the Lina La Rosé and you will love this one. If you don't want to spend that kind of money, I truly, truly recommend her. She's a beast. I can smell her the next day, even though I shower every single night before bed. I can still smell her the next day. Beautiful, gorgeous, maroon rose with lychee, aquatic, a little bit green. It's gorgeous. I love her. So this is Hawwa Pink by Simaya. And now we're going to the last category, which is the perfumes that could be a little different. Maybe they're a bit spicy, maybe not for everybody, but not necessarily they're bad. Okay, let's go. Here we have this gorgeous bottle. This is Rouat Al Musk. Look at this. I mean, it's beautiful. This perfume, it's supposed to be a musk bomb. I don't understand. I cannot see musk in the notes. I've tried to look other places outside of Romantic. There's no musk. That doesn't make sense to me. It must be a mistake. But this smells very fresh and clean. But the sort of fresh and clean that's very laundry-like. Like exactly like laundry-like. Like imagine you just washed your sheets and you just took them out of the dryer and they smell so fresh and clean and crisp. This is it. So when this got to me, I said, oh, this smells so good. I don't like to smell clean in that way. It doesn't smell bad to me. It's just something I don't like to spray on myself. But I said to myself, I'm gonna keep it because look at this bottle. Look at it. And I can spray it on my bed, on my sheets. And that was a big mistake because the problem with this perfume, the sandalwood and the amber, they suddenly come out and they're like beasts. They take over. They gave me the biggest headache that I've ever had from a perfume. I mean, it was awful. But anyways, not bad. If you love fresh, clean scents like laundry smelling, and you adore sandalwood and amber, and you don't mind a lot of sandalwood and a lot of amber, you will love this one. And this is very, very inexpensive. I am not decluttering it because I love this bottle. And I'm keeping it in my closet. I have like a little stand and it's just there like for decoration because it's beautiful. It looks like, I always say, it looks like something from Downton Abbey or like Bridgerton or something like that. It's so romantic. So maybe in the future I will like put another perfume in here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wash away the amount of sandalwood and amber in here. But I mean, I recommend her only for people who adore sandalwood and amber, like a lot, unlike laundry clean scents. Otherwise, stay away from this baby unless you want to keep the bottle on your dresser like I do. So this is Rouat Al Musk. Okay, this one actually, it's like, it comes in two. I'm going to talk about it in two because these two perfumes are duping Crystal Noir by Versace, as you can see, especially by this bottle. I mean, like, come on, like they could have at least changed a little bit, you know, like Jubilant, I don't know. But anyways, these two perfumes are very good dupes for Crystal Noir, but there are differences. The first one I need to say is that this is very poorly made. It feels cheap. The cap weighs like a feather. I'm not kidding you. This one is a heavy perfume, heavy, really heavy, beautiful. The cap is plastic as well, but it's not as light as this. This is absurd to me. I've never felt such a light cap in my life. Now, there are differences. They're small, but I have to tell them. I have to say what they are. Both of these perfumes are soapy, clean, just like Crystal Noir, okay? One of them is much more spicy. Like you can sense it as soon as you spray it. They're both soapy, but this is more soapy than her. They're both clean, but she's more clean than her. They're not both spicy. This is spicy. This one, just a tad, just a little bit. So if you love Crystal Noir because of the spiciness, then get this. But if you just love that, beautiful woody scent and soapy clean with a little bit of spice, then get Jubilant. So that is my suggestion. I will be selling both of these in my Mercari. Mayar Natural Intense. This perfume. Oh my goodness, this perfume. It smells so different. I have never smelled something like this. It's like niche smelling. Like, forget about something like generic or like something you smelled before. Like, maybe it's just me, but it's very unique smelling to me. So let me try to explain what it smells like. First of all, this is very aquatic and ozonic, okay? It's supposed to be floral, but I don't detect florals here. To me, it's mostly aquatic and ozonic, that's for sure. Now, this has notes of, I'm not going to go over all of them. I'm just going to say what I feel is the most important in the perfume. Green tangerine, it has lotus, it has fig, water lily, melon, and coconut water. So, it's aquatic because of the lotus and the water lily. I mean, that's an easy one. Now, green tangerine. You would think it might be citrusy. It's not citrusy at all. It doesn't smell like tangerine at all. The best example I can give you is as if you pick up a fruit from a tree. It could be a tangerine, could be another one. Doesn't really matter. But it's completely green. It's hard. You cannot eat that. And it's very green. When you just pick it from the tree and you smell it, like the stem, like where it was, that place where it was connected to the tree. If you smell that, this is what it reminds me of. So it's very green, but not grass green. It doesn't smell like grass. It smells like a fruit that is not ready to be eaten, if that makes sense to you. Now, I can sense the fig. So I think it's the mixture of the fig and the green tangerine that give it such an odd note to it. Now, this is also a little bit salty. It doesn't have salt, but it has coconut water. And I think that's why. Coconut water is a little salty when you drink it. Now, this is the first perfume ever where I can actually sense the coconut water. Because I always say, whenever a perfume has coconut and I can smell it, that's a creamy coconut. Whenever a perfume has coconut and I cannot smell any coconut whatsoever, it's coconut water. That's how I decided that it is, at least in my mind. This one, I can actually smell it. It's like, smells sort of like how coconut water tastes. So imagine something from the ocean, because it's a little salty, mixed with that greenness from a fruit, and very aquatic, and fig. So, very unique, very unique. It's a beautiful perfume, but this is not for everybody. It's not. Please don't blind buy this. I mean, you might love it. It smells good, don't get me wrong, but it's unique. It smells very niche. Like, this is not for me. It's not the scent profile I enjoy, but it is beautiful. I wouldn't say it's a bad perfume at all. I will be decluttering her. She will be on my Mercari. So this is Mayar Natural Intense. Here are the last two to go. Zaafaran, and we have Mayar by Latafa. Now, why am I talking about them at the same time? It's because this is a perfect dupe for Angel Nova by Mugler. Perfect. To the T. Only difference, and to me, it's a good difference. The original Angel Nova has acagala wood, and this one doesn't have that. So it doesn't have that sense of patchouli. That I thought it was patchouli, but it's not. It's acagala wood. But this is very strong, in your face. These two are in this category because not everybody likes this type of scent profile. It's pungent, I love it. I do. she's part of my collection and she's staying with me. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful raspberry with lychee, and I love it. This one smells very similar, okay? It does, it really does. Like, it reminded me so much of Angel Nova. Which one is a better dupe? She is. But the reason is because she has strawberry, and it smells so good. It really does. The strawberry smells amazing here. So imagine Angel Nova with strawberry instead of raspberry. This is it. Now, I prefer this one just because the strawberry is sweeter, so it tends to tone down that sort of in your face pungent kind of thing, and this one doesn't have that. The raspberry is more tart. Here the strawberry is sweeter. If you like Angel Nova and want a dupe, get this. If you love the idea of having an Angel Nova sort of perfume with strawberry, then get this one. I'm keeping her because I love her. I love her too, but it makes no sense to keep both of these. They're too similar, and I need to have very different perfumes in my 30 perfumes in my collection. So she's staying with me. I will be decluttering her. Okay, so I think that's it. We went over all of them. So now I will put all of this in my Mercari. I will leave the link below, and I will put them, they will go live the same day this video goes live, okay? And yeah, so when I sell this, then I'll be able to keep purchasing more perfumes. I have some here, very interesting perfumes that I will review very soon. But anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. We're almost at 1,000. It's been slow, but we're getting there. I'm so excited about this, and I really appreciate you, every one of you. I really do. Remember, like always, to be good, be kind, be happy, and always smell nice. Bye. Take care.